Hello, I'm ABX Toycat, and welcome back to the 10th and last for a while episode of my SKYGLOO series. That's right, I started a world with just that igloo you see up there, and I've managed to survive this long without ever going below Y200 in any substantial way. And one of the important things to note about this is that I have been looking for a wandering trader that entire time. In fact, the entire fate of this series depends on whether I get a wandering trader or not, and I've had a lot of people tell me, like, you know what, Toycat, you're missing the easiest way to get one. If you want a wandering trader, all you need is a bell. And so I'm going to place down my bell right here in the center where it should have the most impact. This is a bell. All of the villagers are linked to it, especially this guy for some reason. And now, if there is any chance that affects my wandering trader spawns, the next 3 days are what it's going to have to be. I have just a little bit of time left now before I'm going on a big journey because I've previously gone 5,000 blocks away to get stone, iron, a couple of emeralds, and some gravel. But I need to go much, much further if I want to get my hands on bamboo, acacia trees, as well as all sorts of other oddities that just aren't available in this biome. And given that we can only go above Y200, aren't available in many places. But we're going to be working on that. So, hello, and if you're curious what my goal is for today, it's kind of twofold. One is I have this stubborn villager who just refuses to give me the trade that I want. Did he link correctly or not? Anyway, he's a very stubborn trader, and so or rather, stubborn librarian. And so if I want to get the right stuff from him, I'm going to need to make sure that, come on, buddy. I'm going to need to make sure that eventually he gives me the right trades. But as you can tell, that's not necessarily his instinct. Oh God, I'm going to have to do something about that too. Maybe I'll put an oak slab over, or maybe like another one of these trapdoors just above him. I think I should do that just to make sure that that doesn't happen and leave me high and dry. So I'll just place one of these up over there. Okay, just move in. Thank you very much. Just place another one up here. Shut it off. And look at how safe the villager is. And also now I can shut that bottom one without any real downsides. So yeah, basically this is one of my tasks today. But my other task is to work on the BIGLOO. So I have an igloo, right? And the igloo is kind of useful. It's got all sorts of jobs. But I've been slowly over the course of the last 100 days constructing this, the igloo basement, into a bit of a structure of its own right. But now, rather than just having a structure with frames everywhere, I want to actually fill it in. It's going to be some fun, I think. So let's go through and let's fill these blocks in. Hey Toycat, took me 40 tries, but I finally reached the trees and had my own SKYGLOO hardcore world going. Hey, thank you for just introducing me to these challenges. Yeah, I have to say, I am impressed how many people are also thinking to themselves, like, yeah, this is a fun way to play Minecraft too. I think challenge Minecraft is a good way to, you know, if you're going to be starting a brand new world anyway, it might as well be a interesting one, right? I love my long-term survival, and if I'm being honest, I always will. But it's nice to have something else to at least mix things up, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all of these items, minus the rabbit hide. Where did I get that, by the way? Did a rabbit die at some point? I know, I'm not going to think about it. I'm just going to grab more snow, because this is going to be a very big and involved process. Also, love the thumbnail. It says, it's Levin, IDK. Hey, thank you. It's from Boogie. He's someone in the stream. I literally just asked, like, does anyone feel like making a thumbnail? I think maybe some drawings would be fun ones for thumbnails. And he went, yeah. And then he did it. It was cool. So yeah, what I'm thinking of having a wood outline here still, but then surrounding that wood outline with snow blocks. So I'm actually not sure if that is the best of ideas, but I want to kind of make a giant version of an igloo. This is effectively scaled up 5 times to what that is. But to make it still look like an igloo, I figure it should still be covered in snow. So from here to here, I'm going to therefore make a big snow layer. We're going to see how it looks before we commit to doing any more, actually, just in case we look at this and say, nah, this is a disaster. But I'm hoping we look at this and immediately say, yeah, actually, I see where this is going, and I like it. Because it's going to have to go on the other side of these blocks. So what I'm going to actually have to do is jump down. It's very, very daunting to jump down in this world, but jump down onto a bed. And then we'll have to just start placing blocks from the side over here. It's going to leave a little bit of unused space that I'll have to work on, but by just placing our blocks around here, we should be able to at least start the BIGLOO concept coming into fruition. So then we just start placing up along this. Gotta be, again, I'm making sure I pay full attention to the world, even if it means slightly neglecting you, dear chat, so that I don't die. I have yet to make it 100 days in a hardcore challenge world since the game mode came out in Bedrock. You know, like an official hardcore, if you will. And I would very much like to do that, and here's my plan to do that. So now that I've used up at least one of these stacks, I can pick up some extra snowballs. These are, honestly, these are just kind of clutter sitting around my world. And so it's nice to be able to get rid of them. And now we're going to have to start placing the blocks over there. So one more jump down. And I'm hearing a zombie sound. Not loving the zombie sound that I'm hearing. And so it's a sign that if I'm going to be building this close to the edge, maybe I should go to bed. But maybe a villager has appeared in this time. I mean, after all, I have a wandering trader. There's a lot of villagers here, I guess. But no, one has not. We could continue to open this and see if we get a good trader. But sadly, that looks unlikely. That looks very unlikely, even. So, how about now? You got a good book for me? No. How about now? You got a good book for me? Oh, multi-shot. That's kind of like Silk Touch, but reverse and not for arrows. Oh, sorry, yeah, like Silk Touch can't do arrows and this can. So we're going to leave this on the ground. I've got great inventory management. Don't learn what to do, I don't. And now it's blast protection. That's like Silk Touch, but for explosions. Again, actually not really like Silk Touch at all. And then we've got, oh, a third enchantment in a row. Aqua Affinity. So you see how this could become very addicting very quickly. But I have no time for that. What I do have, though, is a bookshelf if I want one. So let's go to sleep so that I don't get, you know, joinked by a skeleton at some point. And let's go. So, Kat, what is the next challenge you plan on doing? I'm really drilled into this one, if I'm being honest with you. But if I'm thinking ahead, I think the super flat survival hardcore becomes possible in the next update. And how can you not hear that and think that you're tempted and want to do it yourself, you know? I don't like that I still hear the zombie. I think I might want to put him in more of like a... What's the word? Like more of a prison after this. I feel like he's being a bit too menacing. So let's just put him deeper in there. Like, I want to make sure there's zero way that he gets out of that, you know? There's already zero way, but I want to make it feel more like there's zero way. Anyway, now let's start placing up. There's a chance there's a skeleton up there. I've got to think about these things, chat. There's a chance a skeleton jumped up there. Or spawned up there, because I haven't got torches on that snow yet. And so we're going to play cautiously under the assumption that we might magically just walk into him. So we'll start by placing blocks over here. I should be careful about where I place the blocks over here. Make sure it all lines up with the igloo that we know. And then start placing snow outwards. And boom. Okay. Working so well so far. I already know those streams will be good, says Alexander Moore. Yeah, it's the funny thing. I'm amazed at how many people do enjoy watching the suffering process. But it's a grind to get your first emerald on a super flat without a bonus chest. Like, you are struggling your way away. But maybe some people do like the struggle. maybe that's specifically what people like. And if so, you're in luck. So I do need to start placing torches on this thing. Maybe lanterns would be a better idea, but I need to do something along those lines. Because otherwise, I've effectively shut off the light from the outside world, and I'm not effectively replacing it. So I'll put torches on this for now. It's a good place to start. And then I'll start covering up and around it. Again, just every time I'm placing snow. Snow is not a transparent block, I don't think. It probably should be. I mean, actually, no. I guess it's fundamentally not transparent. But it feels transparent, right, chat? Do you know what I'm saying when I say that? Anyway, so if we now look at our igloo up here, we could also put like a little exit out onto it if we wanted to. Yeah, I don't see a good reason why not. So then we can reimagine what we already had. And we can go look at this igloo just to make sure we're getting the size right. Yeah, no, the scale goes up immediately. We're not actually meant to be placing snow right here. We're meant to be going up onto another block. Or another 6 blocks or so. So this shouldn't be where this is. We should go up like here and then like another 5 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then maybe 6, I don't even know. No, I guess it would be 5. And then let's start placing over to there. And I guess we'll just do this as a way to have an entrance from my thing to the outside world. Okay, so yeah, and then we start building along here. And then we start building on the outside of this frame too. Here and there and everywhere. And yeah, so chat. BIGLOO, you're on day 99, let's go. Chat, all we have to do now is survive. Toy Cat, I'm doing my first ultra long haul flight tomorrow. Please give me any tips, says James Sanford. Oh, first of all, ultra long haul is like a really cool thing about the modern world. I'm gonna start by giving you silly trivia, and then I'll give you tips. So the cool thing about, or maybe you could say the disastrous thing about ultra long haul flights is they are so, also it's just not crafting. I don't know. I don't understand why that is, but it is. It certainly is. So one of the interesting things about ultra long haul flights is once you go past, I think it's like the 8-hour mark. It might be 10 or 12, but you have to bring so much more fuel with you because you don't just have to bring fuel to burn to keep the plane in the air. You have to bring fuel to burn to keep all of that extra fuel you're bringing in the air too. So the fuel usage of a plane goes like, you know, for 1.5 times as long in the air, it might be double as much fuel because you have to keep bringing more fuel to counteract the more fuel that you're bringing. So I think that's a fun fact. But yeah, where's the fishing at, says Boogie the artist. I'm going to be trading for Silk Touch. It actually might be smart to fish for it as well or instead of. But yeah, like do I need Silk Touch to be infinitely tradable? Not really. I think I want one Silk Touch tool ever. You know, maybe you make a good point, Boogie. Maybe you got a really good point. Maybe I've got a bad point. Maybe that's what's actually happened here. So let's now place that there, break this down, and then, oh god, it's scary. Let's start placing snow all the way around this first of all. This is an important first step, and it's going to add a little bit of safety to my BIGLOO. Again, chat, if I fall down right now, amazingly, despite being on day 99, it's a failure. It's an instant fail. Did you enjoy your collab with, so yeah, that's my fun fact, by the way, is that ultra long haul flights have to like slowly consume more and more fuel to get as long as they need to be. But on a more practical, like, you are about to fly it, and I don't care about that. I just want to know how to actually survive it. My biggest practical tip is, like, break the flight up into segments. Plan to sleep. Like, be realistic with yourself. Like, plan to sleep, like, I don't know, 4 hours if that's what's realistic. But plan to sleep for a segment of the flight. I would say plan to work or do something productive. To me, that really helps. So I have to place a block here, by the way. And we'll start placing upwards with our oak. Yep, that's as far as... Oh, chat! I can't believe it. I think you were right. I cannot believe that after all that time, I set this up to be so smug. Like, oh, chat, I placed a bell. There's nothing in this that should increase the Wandering Trader spawn rate. But here it is anyway, I guess. What? Also, why is he... So, I now have access to buckets of milk. Oh, man. So, I can now buy coral. It's like it matters. It apparently does. Okay, so... Red tulips, black dye, I haven't had any access to that. Beetroot is a silly one. And then packed ice too. I can finally buy all of these things, chat. So I'm going to buy one of each flower, because I can then grow the rest somewhere else. I'm going to put them in little pots, actually, I think. Yeah, that's the most fun idea, right? So I need to leave the world just so my snowballs start working again. There we go, just make my life slightly easier. Perfect. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make some pots. I'm going to go to my storage chest, or I'm actually going to go here first. Put that in, and then I don't know what else to put in there. My fishing rod. Then we'll go put some blocks away, because I've got too many. Then we're going to... Also, I've got snow blocks in here. Then we're going to go and we're going to get some pots. So I need to buy these from this guy. He is your boy, the Mason. And if I just buy 10 of those, that should be enough pots for a while. 3 flower pots, in fact. And then I'm going to put these flower pots somewhere fun. I want to have a place to show all this stuff off. And I think a fun place might be directly above the chests or on the other side of it. Yeah, I guess if this is going to be my trading area, I should have a flower area that's, like, on the other side. Or near the garden. Yeah, I guess if we're going to have a garden back there, it'll work. Chat, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe that all of a sudden a wandering trader spawned. But yeah, I also have access to leads. Dasher says I now have leads, but I do in fact not have a city in North Yorkshire. South Yorkshire? No, South is Sheffield. West Yorkshire. Okay, so now I'm going to place down my flower pots. I guess just right here on the edge. I should place them... Actually, yeah, like here's nice. Flower, flower, flower. And then red tulip. That's nice. Lily of the Valley, also nice. And yeah, that's pretty chill, I think. So, yeah, chat, do you think it's an improvement where the snow is? I think it sort of is, actually. I was worried I wouldn't think that it was. But I think it makes for a nice upgrade. At the very least along the edges. On the ceiling, I might be a bit more mixed. But we're definitely going to go around and we're going to do that. So, following this layer here. Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! Shh. Okay, so let's now buy some more things from him. Bubble coral blocks. I'll buy one. I don't want more than one. But I'll buy it to put in my, you know, my chest of blocks, I guess. And then we'll also buy anything else that is unique. So, black dye is hard to come by. So I could buy a few... Like, genuinely, chat, I'm not going to get with roses, because I'm not going to be able to go to the Nether easily. I'm not going to be able to get squids. Maybe you can get squid at this high. I'm actually not sure if you can. I'll buy 3 just in case I need that. Future me might be glad that I did. Just add a confusing item to my chest here. And then beetroot seeds and blue ice or packed ice. I think ice is incredibly valuable, but the quantities you get it from a wandering trader, they just don't ever add up to anything. It's real handy, and I'll keep it. But just even if we buy it every time we see it, it results in effectively nothing. So let's go plant our beetroot seeds now, because I think, man, if he was alive still, chat, he would be so excited. He was a beetroot seller. But if we cure him again, he might be happier, so... Yeah, let's... So, what are we missing for potions? Blaze rods, really. If we can... Or we could just, you know, get a witch in here, do some crazy stuff. Also, that chicken is leaving forever, apparently. Let's go plant some... Oh, look at this. Let's plant some beetroot in our garden. This looks like a nice place for it. Boom, I have beetroot in my garden. Then I'll also just, I don't know, harvest the rest of these. If the wheat is grown, I might as well harvest it, right? And maybe we should chop down the trees too. I do need more, especially now more than ever. I could use with some more emeralds. Or we could say, you know what? No, Toy Cat, you need to see 100 days first. You just need to see it tick over and say that you've done it. Maybe that's how we should go. Also, no sand or sugarcane, sadly. Yeah, I don't know if he can sell sand. For some reason, I think he can't. But sugarcane is a possible trade. Chat, that is the most random thing I've ever seen. I've never noticed a correlation between the Wandering Trader and the bell before. How did that just happen? I was gonna be so smug about it, like, oh, look at your gilded bell, chat. This is a really, you know, like so many people have been telling me about it. But this is proof that every now and then you do have to listen to a bad idea. Every now and then you've just got to do it. You've just got to bite the bullet and say, even though it's a bad idea, maybe it's a correct idea. Also red sand. Oh yeah, you can buy red sand. You're right. Trade quickly. The llama's going to push him off by accident soon. Oh yeah, I should kill his llamas quickly. That's a good point. I want to make sure I don't miss out on my most valuable trader for a while. Okay, so let's just, we need to pick up these snowballs first of all. Convert them all into snow. I need a lot of it. Then let's go downstairs. Hope we don't get exploded by a creeper on the way. Pick up some, oh, I've got lots of spruce logs, but I'm saving these actually, I realize. So let's now make some planks. Make some sticks. Sell those sticks. 1, 2. 1, 2. And now, yeah, chat, the Wandering Trader, okay, he's not dead. He's lost one of his llamas, though, which means he's lost one of his leads. I'm going to be very careful about this one. No, don't. Please get somewhere safe so I can murder you. Not you, I don't mind your survival. Okay, lead him away, yeah. Just what I love to see. No! I lost it! Chat! No leads for me today. It's gone. It's over. But the good news is, it's the lead that just died and not me. If we stay positive, if we keep a positive outlook, I can say that even though I might not like exactly how that went, I do like that when we go to sleep, we'll end up waking up in the morning to something great. And to Carlisle, did anything substantial happen? I got a Wandering Trader, and then I got 100 days survived. Self-high five. Woo-wee. That's exciting. I am barely armored. I have an iron enchanted sword and an enchanted diamond axe. But this is me, this is now, and this is real. I've done it. I've gone to this point, and it took me 100 days, but we here. I've watched you for years, but haven't been able to be a member or pay my taxes. Lol, had to create a Streamlabs account, slight delay, but OMG Wandering Trader. Thank you, Anonymous. I appreciate it so much. I love to hear how many people are like, oh yeah, I couldn't do this for years. And then they're like, yeah, but I really wanted to. And I know there's something really endearing about that. By the way, I got my lead. Okay, my one downside has been solved. I can now finally, if I go out into the void and I find a horse or a panda, I can bring him back home with me, which is great news. Also, I think I might kill him for his... I think I might just kill him for his milk bucket soon. No, it's not worth doing. I have enough buckets. I'll let you live. It's okay. So, yeah, I'm thinking of buying enough diamond hose from this guy to make it up to his pickaxe lair to see if the pickaxe just already has the right enchantments on it. I think that's what we're going to do, chat. I think we're going to make the crazy decision, to some, to spend lots and lots of emeralds on diamond hose. More emeralds than we probably should. In fact, I'll buy maybe one more diamond axe. What do you reckon, chat? Is it worth buying another diamond axe? I think we might need one more eventually, right? Or maybe let's buy 2 more diamond axes and then the rest diamond hose. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. So let's first of all combine these. It's now almost enough to be a full durability axe. That's a sign that I'm definitely going to go through more. And then let's chop down another tree, get the emeralds that we need, and then see if this one has silk touch. Yeah, it's so exciting. It's not the best, but it's exciting he spawned. Yeah, if I've got one Wandering Trader now, either that was a pure fluke and that bell had nothing to do with it, or the bell somehow makes them spawn at normal rates. And if that's true, I might get a Wandering Trader in the next few days, chat. I might go and I might have a new Wandering Trader real soon, in fact. So let's go down a block here. It's going to look ugly after the fact, but I'd rather start earlier rather than later. I'm going to make sure there's no mobs anywhere nearby. And I'm just going to walk around and make this little snow path right here, right now. Maybe even connect to the blocks over there to make it a little bit safer.
Cat, did you end up checking the fishing stream 2017 World Dumpy? It's okay if you don't plan on checking it out anymore. I appreciate the kind words last stream.
Thank you, Dumpy OC. So, yeah, if you're curious, when I said I would check it out, I meant for next month's round review. I recorded this month's round review. It was due to go up Sunday night. We had a last minute, issue. So we were gonna, delay it a little bit. But then we had a Let's Play issue, so we decided to put it up yesterday. But it was recorded, I think Saturday maybe? Or I think it was recorded over last week, but finished on Saturday. Yeah, it finished on Saturday with Love Star's World. Which, by the way, Dasher asked, how did I feel about that collaboration? And, yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Yeah, Love Star was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it a lot, honestly. I thought it was, there's always this, slight worry, ooh, are you going to, I don't know, there's always a little moment of, but yeah, I think it was, very easy. What's the word? Chemistry. There was no, oh, yeah, we're just both entirely able to freely talk about stuff. We had a lot of chat afterwards, yeah, I know, it was good. It was a really fun thing, and it's a good sign. It's very rare that what's the word? It's rare that you find someone where you're like, yeah, we can chat, we can chill, we can whatever else. Yeah, maybe you enjoy it too. So, been a bit since I've been to stream, says Chris. Good to see you, Chris. How's it going? Okay, so the BIGLOO is coming together, but while it comes together, I think it is still my responsibility to chop down some more trees. I should maybe chop them using... Wait, also I combined 2 Smite 4 axes, and I got a Smite 4 axe? Or is it Smite 3? It's Smite 3. So let's now break the Smite 3 axe some, because we're going to need to combine these together. And Smite doesn't help you when it comes to chopping down wood anyway. I'm going to look for pandas once I get my world up and running, says Rose. You know, looking forward to you having access to... I'm not sure what you want pandas for, actually. I mean, it's nice to have slime balls, but it's like a very, very rare thing that they give you slime balls. Okay, so shear our way in here, as always. Let's get chopping. Let's get a chopping. But yeah, just so I can have lava, says Blue Water. No, so, okay. Chat, I'm about to go on a big voyage, right? That is, I think, even with the Wandering Trader spawning, that's still probably going to be my next big goal. For when we bring back the series after I'm back. I have some fun plans for it. But, yeah, I think the big goal is, to go out somewhere. But since we're going to be going somewhere, we want to make sure if we're spending thousands of blocks. Think about it this way, chat. Every stack of wood that we have is worth about 500 blocks. So 10 stacks of wood can take us 5,000 blocks. We need to have 20 or 30 or maybe 40 stacks of wood to go where we're going, and it's going to take hours to place. So we need to make sure we're going to the perfect place. And so I asked Crack Magnet just casually. He's recently moved. He's recently in my city, and as a result, I asked him oh, so you know, do you think it's possible to search terrain specifically above Y200? And he's like, searching all seeds may be tricky. Searching one seed, yeah, I'll see what I can do. And I was really excited by that. I was like, yep, you just... always very incredible when it comes to that sort of stuff. And so, hopefully, he's going to be able to provide me with a list of coordinates above Y200 that we can then search. And from there, we can find out where would be the smartest place for us to go. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. Wait, they can give you slime balls? Pandas, I mean, says Katie. Yeah, when they sneeze. It's very rare, but they can give you slime balls, which is ridiculous. It feels like a joke that I'm making, but I can promise you that it's not a weird joke that I'm making. So let's make some snow blocks. Then let's go back out there with these. I almost feel like we should have like a special dedicated chest out here for all these. Because this is where I need to have them always, right? But, you know, point for a different time. Let's also shear the sheep. I don't know when I need all this wool, but I know that having it is better than not. And then back into my igloo. And let's check the shape of the igloo one more time. Again, this is just something that's important to keep on top of, I think. So, also, let's put away this. If we check the shape of the igloo, you can see it's got, like, very firm pillars in the corner here. This is a pillar, this is a pillar, and this is a pillar. We need to make sure we make these pillars look like pillars downstairs. Is it only the panda with the runny nose, or can they all sneeze? I'm actually not sure, Carlisle. I think it's the one with the runny nose, but it might be all pandas. I've never, like, confirmed that it's not all pandas. Anyway, it's one of those really silly features. There's a lot of silly features in Minecraft, though, right? That's what makes the game beautiful. Okay, so I don't know why I have all of these here to begin with, to be honest, but I do know that it's time to build at least the preliminary walls. On this side, we could maybe, you know, like say, let's not go all the way here yet. Just because we obviously have windows that we got to plan with this design. But let's start with a simple section here. We build it up to there just so that it looks like we're enclosed somewhat and we don't just see the world. Although maybe we want to see the world, chat. I think, yeah, having windows is important. And in a build like this with as staggering views as we get, when you're this high up, you kind of want to savor those views, right? We definitely need like a contemplation window. And if we've used that wall already, then I think that this one being the contemplation window might be very smart. Yeah, we'll consider that. We'll work with that. But there's no contemplation windows on the front here, where we're going to keep on powering through. I am going to run out of snow before the design is finished, so we do have to start prioritizing. What do we need to build versus what do we want to build? They're very good questions, and I don't know what the very good answers are. Are you the same Wandering Trader from before? I'm pretty sure you are, but if you're not, just let me know. We'll work something out. So, I think Dasher still has the coordinates for the obsidian chest to mine with TNT minecarts and sand. If you ever need an F portal, if you're accepting coordinates anyway. Yeah, I would, so the method of getting lava from chests, it is something we know. There's an even smarter way we can do it, by the way. But so it is something that I'd be down to accept, but I'm not sure that we actually need to. Also, I think this is meant to be like a big pillar. So we could do the big pillar on the inside, maybe. Or we could just have this whole segment be flat and then build out the rest later. I'm not sure how we want to do it. I just know we should definitely place these in. So let's now go on this side and do very much the same. Place our way up. Place our way up. Go, 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 go. Wonderful. Okay, so it's probably going to be slightly more rounded on one side than the other. But this does at least help me visualize what it's going to look like when all my windows have been filled with snow. What does it look like? Let's find out. Oh, I can't rest. There's a zombie in that bed. What does it look like? Let's go give it a glance. Honestly, kind of cool. I think snow is a building material. I've never been a huge fan of it. But since we're literally building an igloo, I think this is actually like the perfect place for it, right? I don't love the ceiling over here. And I don't love the fact that these villagers get in the way of the door. I might even eventually move them. Or we could just like have a staircase come in here, like turn this into a staircase that goes down. Yeah, I could see that. We've already sort of done that, so we could have this guy live under the new stairs by having stairs go in front of him, etc. Also, fun fact, chat, Dasher knows our IRL coordinates. Fear her. Yeah, do you remember when you said you were going out to Sainsbury's? Dasher knows all the Sainsbury's that are open at that hour. And, you know, somewhere inside of the, you know, and have locations of customers like you. Dasher's cross-referenced it all. She has your coordinates. Just saying, might end up terribly for you if you, you know, if it comes to it. Let's just say. So, baby panda sneeze, they don't when they grow up. So you do have to have a baby panda. That's a fact that I think is fun. Thank you for sharing it. Okay, so I'm now going to... I've chopped down a lot of trees. I didn't get that many spruce planks, but hopefully enough to make a decent impact on this. So, yeah, what I'm looking for right now, chat, is I really want to have... that's a lot of that, but we're going to have to go chop down some more. I really, really want to get my hands on Silk Touch. Silk Touch is going to allow me to do so many things when I go out on my voyage, so it's the most important enchantment for me to have. How am I going to get it? Well, I'm hoping I don't have to do the librarian thing, and my only other way out right now is looking like it's probably going to be getting lucky with my tool trader and a pickaxe that just already has Silk Touch on. So let's go find out. Light it up as you build. Oh, yeah. Thank you again, Dasher. That's something important I'm kind of neglecting right now. We need to light it up. I also need to make it like a dedicated place for these trees. Because right now they're inside of the mob, like farm grinding thing. And that feels inefficient. I kind of just put these in here. But if we're 101 days into this world now, we could maybe decide to go somewhere more efficient. By the way, Carlisle says, I've tried 10 different types of earplugs and none of them fit comfortable or stay in during the night. Oh, I got ones that are like the tiniest things and I found them to be quite comfortable. But the most comfortable to me is always going to be like having headphones, noise cancelling ones on. It's just you can't lie on your head with them. I can't wait till someone invents like noise cancelling headphones that like I don't know, don't have to go on your head, I guess. Noise can't. I guess this is like the antisocial future we all secretly want, but I'm gonna admit that we want it. I can't wait until there's a button I have to turn on for you to be able to talk to me in the real world. I know that's a bit sci-fi dystopian because like The homeless person on the street won't be able to ask me for directions because I won't be able to hear him because I'm gonna assume that whatever he's gonna, I can imagine where it goes negatively. But being in society and you trying to like borrow my attention for something that you specifically know I don't want, but you're hoping that maybe you'll change my mind on. Nah, you have to convince me to listen to you first. And I would love that for like all noises. Like cities are noisy places. There are all sorts of times where you're in noisy places. Wouldn't it be cool if there was an alternative? Yes. Also, my face serves as that button already. I have a headband with Bluetooth headphones integrated in. Oh, not noise-proof, but comfy enough to sleep in. That's pretty cool, John off the dad. You must be really into tech. We must have that in common. Okay, so this is now enough for me to buy another diamond axe. These two diamond axes, between them, should function as like, between these two axes, I'll be able to get to Smite 5. And then eventually I'll hopefully put Unbreaking or Mending on there or something. But now all I have to do is buy a few more. So, a few more sticks here. I'll sell a few to your boy over here. That was a bad decision. And then I'll sell the rest to him. And that's 7 emeralds, so I can buy now 1, but not quite 2 of these. Wait, chat, have I found a duplication glitch? I keep feeling like No, I haven't. Okay. I was like, I felt like I was trading the same stuff over and over and that pile of stuff was coming back, but I think I'm just crazy. Okay, so 4 more. I have to spell 8 more emeralds to this guy and I can find out what his last enchantment is. And that's going to be a very, very good day. But yeah, we need to light up the top of this build. Let's make sure we do that at least some amount right now. So first of all, diamond hose in here. And including taking 1 out, we probably should do that. Let's put our items in here. Is this an item? This is an item technically. Ladders are an item, just, stuff like that. And let's go onto the roof because we need to make sure that this is lit. So this is probably doing a lot of the job. I should maybe get like a nice source of light that would fit with the rest of this world. But I think placing torches on the outside edges is a good intermediary step. So place a torch there. And then we'll do the same on this side. That should last for long enough, I hope. And then as we cover the rest up with snow, it'll all get very pretty. But yeah, chat, I massively underestimated how much snow I need. If you look, I thought that like 7 stacks would be enough to build this whole thing. But I have made a critical error that maybe we all make in our life. And I've assumed I had more of something than I did. So now, until tomorrow, where we can get more emeralds, at least easy emeralds, we now have to work with our boy the librarian, and please give me Silk Touch, or give me Mending. If he gives me Mending, that's such a good book that it's worth having, right? Like, it's worth having even though it's not necessarily our ideal choice. So what are you going to give me now, friend? Nothing? Okay, let's try again. What are you going to give me now? Ooh, Smite 4? I already have that. Appreciate the offer, though. What are you going to give me now? Wait, I did that wrong. That's not how you reroll. 12 for Curse of... Chat, should I buy Curse of Vanishing and put on everything I own just as a flex? It does seem like a good idea, doesn't it? It seems like a really good idea. So, yeah, chat, I haven't eaten dinner today. Somewhat deliberately, because I was feeling like if I made it to 100 days, I would feel kind of celebratory, and that would get me in the mood for food. And honestly, I kind of am. I feel like, actually, honestly, I'm like, I know I must be hungry because I haven't eaten, but I'm not actually hungry. Is that the time where you want to get food, or is that the exact opposite of that time? Also, Bane of Arthropods, we are getting all the killer enchantments today. How am I possibly resisting all of them? Loyalty 2? I gave up Loyalty 3 and I kind of regret it, honestly. I think I should have just fished for a 4th book. But Looting 1? That doesn't have value to me. It does have value in most survival worlds. Fire Aspect 2? No value to me. I should get a 2nd piston, by the way, so I can, like, push it back and forth. Because right now it's kind of whatever. Thorns free. This is no value to me at all. I try not to have mobs spawn, and if they do spawn, they cause me far more problems than I can solve with fawns. But it's a nice idea. Then we've got nothing. Then we've got something. What's it going to be? For 40 emeralds, fire protection. Yeah, it would suck if it cost 64 emeralds for Silk Touch, but I think I would probably just accept it. I think I would have to. Even if I don't want to, I would. So, oh no, a Hungry Toy Cat plus Hardcore is a bad combo. That's what I'm saying, right? Should I prevent that bad combo from happening? Do you remember that Sky High Never Portal grid from Realm Review? I was beyond perplexed when you said it was an easy project for one day. It's an easy project for one day. It looks impressive, right? But it's just... You don't even have to fill in the blocks. You just light them with a thing. Obviously, you need to have either the obsidian ready or a decent pickaxe, like efficiency 5 and go to your end. You can do it in an afternoon. Loyalty free, very lovely. What about now? What do we got now? Looting is what he is doing to me with my... He's certainly looting my time. Order a lobster roll or McDonald's, says Peace Dragon. You do know me quite well. Thank you. I also am Desert Welsh. Thank you for understanding. Also, yeah, by the way, thank you, Katya and Dumpy OC. I appreciate the tips. I think I missed them as they came up. Also, Toycat, that's so much obsidian. See, okay, I know I'm the one who's just underestimated how much snow I need. But, like, do the maths, right? So a 23 by 23 portal is 100 obsidian. It's 23, 23, 23, 23. It's actually just under 90, because it's, it should be 92, but you use the corners. So it's about 90 obsidian. So if you want to make a 10 by, if you want to make 10 nether portals, that's 900 obsidian. So that's 15 stacks. So assuming that you can mine a stack of obsidian in like a few minutes, you spend an hour mining it, you spend an hour placing it. That's only a 3 by 3 grid though. If you want to have like a 10 by 10 grid, I think that goes kind of silly. Should we build a 10 by 10 grid of net portals in the world, chat? You know, maybe that's what we have to do. We have to show that it's an easy build by making the easy build. Order 8 eggs in memorandum for the Trims world. Man, the egg was so good, by the way. I was a little sad sitting on the sofa with my tonkotsu ramen, but I was also very happy because the egg was very good. Also, I think we might just go in for the night. I know I could probably justifiably stay up, but since we need to reset these guys' trades anyway, yeah, I don't think there's too much harm in just going to bed. Let's do it. They should have obsidian slabs. I'd use them in every mob grinder. Yeah, obsidian slabs would be fun. Might defeat some of the point there, but it's still a fun idea, I reckon. So let's hope that this guy has gone back down in price. He has. And that's 7 emeralds now. Just, in fact, it's so close to what I need that I'm just gonna literally make another 32. Okay, here we go, chat. This, now I can buy 2 more diamond hose. And we can see, if this pickaxe is pre-enchanted with Silk Touch, everything gets easier. My whole life becomes amazing. If it doesn't, then it's got fortune on. It's a nice pickaxe. I'm glad it's a nice pickaxe. But it's just a nice pickaxe. That's all it is. But yeah, if I buy this pickaxe, I can upgrade my tools from being, you know, pretty rough and questionable to at least being slightly better. So that's something to look forward to, I guess. So, yeah, today I would say my biggest 2 hopes, you know, before we put the series on a little bit of hiatus, are to improve my pickaxe, hopefully by more than a bit. And, because then that'll be most of my tools at high level gear. And then going even further than that. Well done on hitting 100 days, bro, says Peace Dragon. Thank you. Also, Katya Gotel, happy to catch the stream after finding out that I have spending the next 3 weeks on a boat. What are you spending 3 weeks on a boat for? Is it consensual? Do you need help? I'm excited for you or terrified, Katya. One of the weird like subcultures of like, you know, okay, this is a weird take, but holidays are something that you like almost are, they represent a part of your personality in a way that I don't know why we do it that way. But yeah, like how you choose to go, I guess it makes sense. Like holidays are the closest thing a lot of people have to like true, pure recreation time. Like, you know how we ask people like, what do you do when we meet them? It's kind of, you know, like it's kind of like taking you down to your, what do you know, like a lot of people find like it's a not a rude question, but a bad way to like, you know, introduce someone. But really, if you want to like know more about someone's character, ask what type of holiday do you like them, or not? No, sorry, not what type of holiday do you like the most. It's like if you ask someone like, you know, what's your favorite restaurant? No one says McDonald's, but I bet their most recent restaurant they went to was a McDonald's. And so similarly, ask what were the last 3 holidays you went on, or maybe just the last holiday. You know, like last 3 years, last 2 years of. Well, yeah. What was the last place you went for more than 4 days that you would call a holiday? Yeah, let's go with that. And so, also Charles, I played mostly peaceful, but Igloo Core is scratching an itch. If I want a long-term hardcore world, then, oh wait, what's it say here? Should I do the insane challenge first or classic style? So here's the incredible thing, Charles. I have survived 100 days in the insane challenge before I have survived 100 days in the classic style. I think it does depend on your personality a little bit. Like, are you the sort of person who likes to have, you know, like, I don't know, like, do you like being unconstrained? Or do you like doing the best within a set of confines, within a set of rules, you know? But yeah, I would say, I would say try, I guess you can't try super flat yet. Try super flat and turn on villager trade rebalance, maybe. Anyway, so yeah, what's the last holiday you went on, right? So there's like 4 different answers to this. One of them is, well, the last time I went for more than 4 days somewhere was to visit family. This tells you that someone is either family-oriented or far from home. Okay, that's interesting. Some people will say, yeah, okay, I went to the beach. And that tells you, like, what they really want is they find their job to be too stressful. And the only way out of that is to go somewhere. If you say, like, oh, yeah, well, I went to Japan or something, you're like, this person is adventurous. You know, like, I don't know, like, you kind of, like, you get a real feel for someone that way. Some people will say, genuinely, like, Mikia Richie in the chat is like, I haven't been on a holiday in that. Also, literally never, sorry, not I haven't been on a holiday. But they literally never go on them. That is, see, and that is a really interesting answer, too. That will tell someone a lot about you, too. You have obligations that are more important than, and I think that in the same way that if you learned, like, someone said, like, oh yeah, I've been on 4 things that I would describe that way this year. So let me tell you about the yacht in Monaco, and then let me tell you know, like, I feel like you'd learn a lot about, like, I guess, like, that's kind of a different question. Like, how do you feel about someone's holiday habits is different to where do they go. But, like, knowing that someone is, if someone has gone to Japan, they might be more excited to try your local restaurant where they serve goat for some reason. If someone likes going to the beach, they might like something that's a bit more, what's the word, creature comforty. They might like to just feel comfortable. That might be their favorite driving emotion. How do I keep ending up with single pieces of tree, by the way? Whatever, it's fine. I should have enough logs to be covered for another couple days. I would like to go to Cat Island on Google Earth when I need a break. Oh, yeah, Cat. Wait, I think I've been to a Cat Island. You should watch my video on it. It was a long time ago. But you should watch the video anyway. It's great. Order food before you get tragically hungry. Yeah, that's true. I've got to Minecraft ban myself when I do get tragically hungry. That needs to be a new rule, chat. Someone needs to say, like, Toy Cat, are you so hungry that you're gonna make poor Minecraft decisions? And then be like, okay, well, you're gonna stop playing Minecraft now then. So, yeah, I'm gonna outwardly we're gonna work this one out together. You know, this, I feel a little bit. You know how I mentioned in the previous stream, like, oh yeah, like some people watch streamers and they're like, I don't like that this streamer has like what I think would be a cool life, but that is also not. I feel like a little bit of that. I will contribute to by being like, one of the coolest modern day luxuries, chat, is food delivery. Food delivery has existed forever, but it existed for all the, like, The reason that you can get pizza and Chinese food delivered everywhere is because it's really cheap to make and people are willing to pay £15 for it. But now you can get any food you want delivered. Do you want a salad? Like, but not like, you know, pizza place salad where it's like one head of lettuce and half a tomato. You know, like, do you want real salad? You can get it if you want it. There's nothing stopping you. Okay, so I'm gonna... Do you want a lobster roll? That is an incredibly niche food. I bet they didn't have in London. How many years ago? But now they do. Now we got it everywhere. There are multiple lobster rolleries. Lobster rollies? Rollies. Lobster rollies. Lob rolleries. There's lots of them now. You'll be excited to hear. Okay, so chat, what I could do, hear me out here, right? If I buy one of these, I should have bought the bell from him. I don't know why I didn't buy it from my weaponsmith. I made a big mistake, chat, and I regret it. So this is the right move because I should combine my swords together anyway. You know, like, just make them last longer and get sharpness free. Let's do it. Let's commit to spending 11 emeralds. No, I want to get my pickaxe first before I make any crazy judgments. So I'm going to make lots of sticks anyway. Lots and lots and lots of sticks. Lobster raviolis says, you know, that's a whole different food, but also you can get lobster ravioli delivered. Many takeaways used to have their own deliveries, but nowadays we just use Just Eat or Uber Eats in York, says Emma. Yeah, I do think the people who have suffered in exchange for you to have this modern luxury are your wallet, because I do think it is a modern luxury that is not always seen as a you know, I feel like one of the curses of our civilization is that we will we assume we have the ability, you know, I don't know, like I think if you're financially flexible, sorry, not financially flexible. If you're financially if you're not price sensitive, but you are money sensitive, then a new invention might be a bad thing. Like, I don't know, like, also protection 4, that's actually pretty good. The easiest example of this would be like, I don't know, buying a brand new car. You might think that when someone tells you, oh, it's only X amount a month, a brand new car is a really good idea. Because an old car, you know, you convince yourself, like, it might break down faster, etc. I've spoken to multiple people who are genuinely convinced, like, ooh, buying an old car, like, oof. And it's like, technically, if you can convince yourself that you can afford one, you can. But the problem is that I think a lot of people will be like, well, if you compare the price of this car to that car, this one's only like an extra, you know, like $100 a month more. And when you're spending $400 already, that's not a lot of dollars. But $100 in something else is a lot, right? £100. I think that's... So I think pricing, like, an example of this might be like, we're going to invent spaceflight. We already kind of you could spend about £250,000. But the moment we get spaceflight down to being like 20 or 30, or maybe let's say like 5,000, I think there'll be a lot of people who will spend 5,000 on spaceflight thinking, oh yeah, this is real cool. And I think we might have a lot of people who like would have preferred going on 5 £1,000 flights, you know, or 10 £500 flights to like the US or something. I think like the way that we like transfer, like I think we don't see money as being money. I think that's a weird flaw we have as a civilization. Sorry, this whole point was meant to be, did he remember to keep a bookshelf librarian so he doesn't need to fish for more books? No, that's a good point though. Yeah, no, because I can buy books by buying paper. No, I can't buy paper. I'd have to buy enchanted books and disenchant them. Oh, yeah, you know, okay, Taylor Davis, I hate that you're right. I hate that you're right, but you've just changed you've just revolutionized the thought pattern on this one. I do have to do that, you're right. I have to. There's no other choice. There's no way it makes any sense to do anything but that. So let's buy a couple of these. Let's give them to you guys. Hope there's enough beds for them to reproduce one more time. I suspect there's not. So do I have wool on me? I do. I have a bed on me too, actually. Let's place that bed down. Should we make a pretty place for these beds, maybe? Anyway, we need to have another librarian in this same corner, maybe. We could put the other librarian, like... We could work it out. This was... Yeah, there's no better way. There's no way I'm going to be able to buy enchanted books for less than 3 emeralds each, right, chat? Is there... Can you imagine a world... Can enchanted books ever cost 1? I've seen 8 now. I could spend 24 emeralds on getting Impaling 1 3 times. Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait until I get a cheap book that I want. So if I got, like, Unbreaking, but it costs, like, nothing. Okay, chat, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. I don't want to buy a bookshelf, because if I buy a bookshelf, I can get another librarian. If I don't buy a bookshelf for another librarian, I have to trade real books. But the midway break-even point on that is if I get a cheap book. You have no other choice but to order food soon. Thank you for reminding me to get back on track. What's your opinion on cream eggs, Toy Cat? I love Easter because I love cream eggs so much. I hate that the barcode... Oh, 5 books. So this cost me 3 emeralds more than... No, wait. 6 emeralds more than the alternative. Oh, I need to give him a book. Oh, I have to buy the bookshelf. Chat, yeah, I have to buy the bookshelf. I have no choice. It sucks that that is true, but it do be. And so I'll buy a bookshelf right now. There's no other way. I need the books. I can buy books at 3 emeralds a piece from this guy until I get sugarcane, and I don't see any wandering traders right now. So that's how it's going to be. Let's make this bookshelf immediately into another lectern. As silly as that seems, it's how we've got to do it. Place the lectern immediately over here. And yeah, now as soon as they do create another villager, I'm not sure what the holdup is there, but we'll make another bed or 2 in case it's useful. So bed, bed, bed. What should we do with our bed situation, chat? I feel like we have too many and they're very randomly strewn around the place. I'm not sure that I can make a more logical system for them, but that's definitely enough beds to make more villagers. They've just got to actually do it. I'm not going to buy any more things, actually. I think I just got a bunch of wheat. Let's use that wheat, and let's use it to make 3 more bread, and hope that that is enough. So, fellas, how about this? Is this enough bread for you to be interested in reproduction? Okay, so I need to buy a diamond pickaxe, and I need to buy a whole new villager, apparently. That is the reality of the world we live in. Oh, oh no, I don't need arrows, chat. I really don't need arrows. I think my bow has... No, it doesn't have infinity on. So, make a giant bed out of beds. Yeah, that's a fun idea, actually. That's a really fun idea. Let's make a giant bed out of beds. So there'll be a bed here, and a bed here. That can be like the head of the bed. And then we'll go bed here, and a bed over here, and a bed over there. And then we'll move all of these into that mess too. So yeah, this is going to stop the villagers breeding for at least a second. But what do you reckon, chat? Is this a giant bed? Or did we go one step too far? We've got one then random extra bed, but we'll just place that like, I don't know, on the ground over here. Oh, no we won't. On the ground over there. Okay, perfect. So now we've got plenty of beds. Hopefully close enough to the village, actually. I'm not... They all seem to be glowing like they're connected. And let's go chop down some more wood. Scientist Toy Cat discovers that people who eat bread apparently decide... Also, you wouldn't put your bed next to love stars, yet you sleep with villagers. Again, I have appearances to keep up. Dasher. The golem spawn radius is centered on the villager leader bed. That's a fun fact, Johnny Blaze. Okay, so I think I need to order food, chat. Let's emotionally work out the options. So this is one of my favorite luxuries. You just pick a food. You get a man. And the people who suffer are probably the people who are delivering it. It used to be that delivery was like a minimum wage job. Now we've turned delivery into a below minimum wage job. and somehow that's okay. No, this is dumb, but I feel like me as a 15-year-old or I don't know, like 17-year-old would have loved. I've mentioned this before, but this is like the trapping of. I'm sure. Maybe this is just me, but has everyone else experienced this too, where like you don't have any money, like literally no access to it, and so you say like I would like a job, and everyone's like, no, you shouldn't get a job. You should focus on school. And it's like, no, I would like a job. I would like to have money more than the thing that would get me that I would like more right now is the thing that I can spend on Pokemon cards and penny sweets or whatever. And everyone be like, no, that's silly. Of course you don't want that. And it's like, well then give me money or give me a job. You gotta pick one of the two. But yeah, I always found it like tricky to get one. Because the only job that you could actually get as a 13-year-old was always like a paper round, and everyone would be like, "No, the paper round people, they take too much advantage of you." It's like, okay, then you could give me money for some equivalent job that you could find. Also, order Indian food, extra spicy, says Johnny Blaze. Weirdly, it was actually Chinese or like Sichuan food. Not Chinese is a very broad category, but it was yeah, it was mapu tofu that broke me. I could do some mapu tofu though. Oh, that'd be good. No, my stomach is hurting thinking about it. Oh yeah, you know how like I think it's called tagging. Your body is really good at working out what is bad for it. Not directly, not through like a logical means. Like, oh yeah, when I eat vitamin C, I just feel so much better. Like, you know, maybe in the long run you do. But like most vitamins, your body's like not able to necessarily detect. But when you have a really bad experience of a food, your body can like tag it to know like, do not eat this again. And so you can have like, I don't know, the easiest example of this, if you throw up from drinking too much alcohol, but you eat something just before that, you might be really hesitant to eat that thing again, assuming it's not a kebab, in which case all the rules go away. But yeah, there's a fun fact for you, chat. Hopefully you find it interesting. So, plenty of sheep sharing to be done. And some apples. No, those are roses. Look how snow-logged these are, by the way. So snow-logged. Also, get the 12 eggs this time. Oh, yeah. You know, chat, should I get ramen with 12 eggs? Should I just do it? Like, I would love to do it. And, you know, I will feel bad on I think I will feel bad thinking about spending 18 pounds on eggs. Or 12 pounds. Yeah, I think 18 pounds would be 12 eggs. But I would love eating those eggs. I would be so... I'd be like a fox on Christmas Day, chat. I watched a Kurzgesagt video today about the meat industry, and I thought it was really good because the ease, you know, like, I think if you were to make the same argument they make for animals for humans, people would tell you off. To say like, oh, you know, as an example, like something that is very upsetting to a large proportion of Americans is that slavery is outlawed except for prisoners. You are specifically allowed, it's in the Constitution, I read into this recently, you are specifically allowed to have slaves as long as they are in prison. Like, or rather, I guess the government is allowed to have slaves, as effectively that translates to. Which is kind of nuts, really. I still don't... I don't like calling that slavery, though, because it's, you know, you did something to deserve it. But, you know, some people would argue the same about slavery more broadly. That, like, well, people sold you in. But, you know, you do... Let's not get into the weeds for a second. Let's just say that, like, it's... So, the same argument about... I would say that, you know, like, it's kind of a lesser degree of, like, slavery than actual slavery. And a lot of people would say, what the heck do you mean by that, Toy Cat? And so, the argument that, like, you know, you should get... A lot of Americans would be like, well, it's nowhere near as bad as this. And so the Kurzgesagt video kind of made the same point, but for meat eating. Like, okay, the best thing you can do if you love animals, which we all claim to, is stop eating animals. That's just... Like, but a lot of people clearly, they learn about the bad things that happen to animals, and then they, you know, like through cognitive dissonance, through whatever else, they just eventually decide to start eating animals again. And so if we know that that is true, if we accept that, you know, people are going to be that way, what can we do about it effectively? Also, I'm not gonna convert the wheat into bread. I can't bring myself to do it. But I am going to go to bed, chat. Yeah, referendum in California even failed to get rid of that. I hate this chat. I do not like the way beds work right now. Oh, we just had another update actually. Oh, I should go download it. Chat, do you wanna update live with me? I think right now I'm still playing 0.60. Yeah, I am. I never downloaded the hotfix. So let's download the new update. So goodbye Minecraft. Minecraft no longer my friend. Now the only friend I want is Minecraft 1.21.62. Also, that might fix my inventory. So we're just gonna download that new version. But yeah, so you know how, but like some people say, well, slavery is slavery. There's no, this is only slavery light. But so the Cursor video makes the point of like, well, if we say that we're going to eat people anyway, or sorry, if we say we're going to eat animals anyway, which, you know, some people would say are people. Animals are fairly similar to people. So if we're eating people anyway, wouldn't it be nicer if we ate the people and we gave them a slightly better life? They made the comparison that the three stages are like true free-range living animals. The only bad thing you do to them is killing them. Then there's imprisoned animals, where the bad thing you're doing is making them have poor living conditions. And then there's torture animals, where you basically make every moment of their being as absolute hellish as you can. Also, I didn't get 0.62 chat. I got 0.61. Also, everything is wide now. Also, it's played by cowboys, apparently. Well, that went well, didn't it? I guess we'll have to get it tomorrow. Okay, so just there we go. Simple enough. Let's get back into Igloo survival. Yeah, I want free-range people. Yeah, if we were eating people, chat, you know, would you want free-range people? Oh, it's laggy. Hello. You know, would you want a free-range person if you were going to eat a person? Or would you say to yourself like, well, if we clearly think they're worth eating, that's like one of the worst things we can do anyway. So they're worth, you know, if we're going to kill and eat them, then does it matter how they live their life? We've already committed the worst thing we're going to commit. Also, my Minecraft hotbar is slightly smaller now. Has anyone noticed? You know, probably not. Order food while you're off Minecraft, never mind, says Carlisle. I feel like I should be doing something productive in the background while I order food. Actually, let's get back to fishing. I think I mentioned, like, yeah, having some books from that would be cool. Let's go fishing. So let's get our emeralds. Let's finally... It's gonna be exciting, chat. I think I just crafted some things I shouldn't have crafted. Okay, look at this. I can finally throw away my wooden pickaxe, chat. This isn't needed anymore. Wooden pickaxe, no longer my friend. Because I have diamond pickaxe now. Oh yeah! When am I gonna use a Fortune 2 efficiency 3 pickaxe? The answer is almost certainly next to never. But it's gonna be cool, chat. It's gonna be cool. Look at this. I have no armor, but I have a Fortune 2 pick. So the next logical thing I could work towards is better armor. It would cost me a lot. Like, we're talking 30-ish emeralds. Yeah, I think 30 emeralds, or we could spend our iron. But neither solution is great, really. Or we can work towards the weaponsmith man. Which I do really want to do that, actually. Let's do it right now. And then we'll order food and we'll order food and fish at the same time. Which actually seems more disaster prone than anything else, but I'm gonna roll with it. So this gets me to level 2. Level 3 is just a flint trade. Okay, well that was, it's nice. It was nice that he offered me it. So sharpness 2 into this. I'll see if it's the same the other way around. I have a theory that it is. Oh wait, what? Okay. I just don't understand the Minecraft enchantment system. I literally don't understand it. Sharpness 3 is a sword. So, slowly but surely, I could buy enough of these. How many would I need? I would need to spend 100 and something emeralds to be able to sell flint to him. Oh yeah, there's no way. This guy is locked here forever. I'm never getting further with the weaponsmith. So, yeah, my next trades are going to be armor. And so I'm going to need some, you know, some wood to sell for that. But we can do that over the next few days, of course. I've got plenty of sticks. Looking forward to doing that. But let's go fishing. And while we're fishing, I'm going to fish till this starts breaking and I desperately need mending. Let's go fishing, chat, and let's work out. Why don't you repair the fishing rod? I'm going to wait until I get a way to repair it more better, I guess. I say order pokey. It's probably inoffensive to the stomach. You know, that's what your stomach thinks. Yeah, I like pokey a lot. If I'm not actively hungry right now, maybe pokey is the right call. You know, I have a bad, you know, so you know how your brain like I think people who say that they can feel healthy or not, I have a little suspicion of. But I think your brain is good at understanding which major food group it needs. So if you need energy, I think your body will instinctively crave carbohydrates or sugar, depending on how you usually feed it. I think that if you, you know, if your stomach's feeling a bit rough, you might, or indeed you haven't eaten vegetables in a while, I think you'll naturally crave certain vegetables or fruits. Or foods that have whatever equivalent in. Again, you can only crave foods that you've actually, like, had and enjoyed, I think. But, like, you might be craving asparagus or whatever. Or, also, do you know what the update of Bedrock was? 1.21.62? Yeah, it was just a minor bug fix update. It's nothing to be excited about. A part of me wonders if we should make update videos for them, but we kind of don't. Also, yes, more fishing. Don't worry, you can be excited. The fishing has returned. It's here to stay too. So let's work out what we're gonna eat. I think a lobster roll. I don't know. I always get to the point, chat, where I'm like, I should eat a lobster roll, and then I like look at the price and I'm like, oh, you know, maybe I shouldn't. I spent £19 on a bad lobster roll the other day. I went to Harrods, the fanciest store in the UK, and it's like stuck with me. Like having one of your favorite foods, but having it ruined. So now I'm like, should I just go for something comfortable? I know I love Chicago-style pizza, where it's just like cheese in the base for some reason. I could be happy with that. I'm not craving like deep-fried cheese. Although, you know, Karsh Warrior's like, just eat the 12 eggs. I usually crave something savory or veggies. Also, I'm thinking it's because he hasn't thought about it. No, I'm doing this all wrong, chat. I'm trying to do it right, but I'm definitely doing it wrong. So if we get one book that's bad, or if we get a book that's great, that's wonderful. But if we get Silk Touch, as it is a tiny chance that we do, that would be incredible. But if we get a book that's bad, we can disenchant it, and it will make our life so much easier for at least our first good trade that we want. Also, the villagers still haven't made a baby yet. I should go check on that. Sorry, I know I said I'd order food, chat, but I just can't. Babe, I've given you a lobster roll allowance. Did you spend it already? You know, that's a good point. Maybe I should see it as a dereliction of my duty not to. Maybe that's the way I trick myself into it. As I say, if I don't buy the lobster rolls, that's the irresponsible decision. Okay, so you should drink water out of a weird cup on stream again. I think there was a bathtub one I remember, says 8 o'clock. I drink water out of weird glass. You know, actually, you know what? Yeah, water. I was drinking out of a Coke glass today. I just randomly got this for free with a... Oh, no, actually, I got it in France. Chat, you can... I don't know if you can... Oh, you can't. My ring lights make it impossible. But it says, Laver avant usage. And then the McDonald's logo. It's weird how, like... You know, like, I don't know, like... Well, if you've never heard of a promotion before and you just go somewhere and they give you something, it's like, oh, okay then, that's nice. Like there's something weird about the feeling where you're like, it's oddly comforting to just be, oh, not comforting. I don't know what the word even is. Like it's one of the best like feel good feelings. It's just, oh yeah, this random company has decided to be nice to me today. That's good. It makes the world a better place. I love random promotions. Speaking of random promotions, chat, I want to quickly mention Boss Blitz today. I want you all to... No. We're going to stay focused on... I'm not going to mention Boss Blitz, which is available right now in the marketplace if you want to buy the first add-on we've ever produced as a studio. Agent Mindstorm's done some incredible work, by the way. But no, we're going to fish. No, I've got to give them food. I can't not give them food, chat. I need to solve this problem. And I'm going to just keep giving them food until the problem looks solved. That should be enough bread. Come on, guys. You can make a baby with that. Why is he so uninterested in baby making? Also, I have a Coca-Cola glass from the 2014 Olympics in Sochi. It's pretty cool. Also, the glass Lamphao from France. Yeah, exactly. So, even my glass right now, it doesn't look interesting, but it is interesting, right? I miss real Chicago pizza. Lou's isn't going to open here. Gino's East didn't make it. You know, what is real Chicago pizza? I think there's a lot of types of pizza. I've been craving a hot dog recently. But you can't really order a hot dog well. See, it's the thing. You know how I was saying, like, you can get any food delivered? You can get any food delivered, but now the question is, should you? I got something delivered that was really questionable recently. And I was like, oh, I see why we didn't used to deliver that. I got a quesadilla from a local Mexican place. Really good local Mexican place. And it was just, like, lukewarm and tasted like tortilla with meat between it, which is what it was. But you realize, like, some food loses its magic when it comes lukewarm. Like, food needs to be hot to have, like, there's something about the magic in that, right? Like, it's like, you know, you can go to the store and buy the ingredients to make something for literally 1/10 the price of what it will cost if you go out or get it delivered. But the difference is both the effort, the energy, and the, you know, like, the emotional component. But I think, crucially, stuff like the heat is it's done, it's ready. And the moment you have to, like, cook any amount of that yourself, I think I hold my local Mexican restaurant in higher regard than myself. I don't, you know, like, air frying there, should I have air fried it? Should I have pan cooked it? Should I have microwaved it, chat? They're all different ways that you can reheat food. But as soon as I'm involved in the process, I now know this is a flawed piece of food. Look at my escargot. Do you think I can get escargot delivered? I want to know. Okay, I'm gonna search escargot. I shouldn't be able to get escargot delivered, right? But can you? Oh, I think you can, chat. Yeah. Okay, it's 17 pounds. Land snails with garlic butter. Okay, that's interesting. Chat, should I get some snails? Like, if I'm not hungry for anything, should I just eat the land snails? I don't know what the difference is. I don't know why they have to clarify land snails. That's kind of suspicious. It makes me think that there are sea snails that are the better snails. No, don't get snails delivered, says Carlisle. But, like, I don't have any frame of reference for snails. Actually, no, I do. I had, I mentioned before the, many... Oh, hey! It's a nice book, but, like, I'm not going to use it for sharpness 3 or quick charge. We got our book, chat. Our fishing session was productive. I'm just going to fish randomly. Oh, I got XP, it looks like. So, yeah, if the villagers aren't breeding, maybe I should try another couple villagers. Or maybe it's the beds, they're too far away. Or maybe I do need more beds than I have. I'll try that. I'll see where that gets me. So let's grab some wool. It's all the way upstairs. Let's chop down some trees, grab some wool, make some beds. I have snails, the same species as the one you eat. So I've never, one time, like 10 years ago, I had a rich friend. He turned out to be one of the more disastrous friends I've ever had. This is why you shouldn't meet strangers on the internet, chat. Always goes terribly. But, yeah, like, he had all sorts of random habits that, like, clearly had come to him from, like, you know, like, I don't know, like, I think this was the poster child for why you don't want to grow up with money, actually. But yeah, so he specifically was like, oh yes, I love the snails, and he ordered some. And I don't know if I tried them and they were bad, or if I couldn't bring myself to try them. But, like, the best sales pitch you can have for snails is, oh yeah, they're not commonly found, I guess. Also, Carlisle. So I haven't. I'm not going to order snails. I think the price versus, like, I bet they're not going to be delivered well, right? I don't think snails are a good delivery food. But yeah, I think I would like to know, Carlisle, if you do feel in your head that you couldn't eat snails, and if you are also a vegetarian, vegan, you know, whatever else, like, are you a non other meat eater? Because, you know, I wonder how you feel if so. Okay, do I have shears? I do, they're up here. So let's shear our sheep. And let's chop down this second tree. How do I get out of here again? There we go. I'm amazed that the sheep stay in there. It looks like they should just fall out these cracks here or be able to climb on these slabs. But amazingly, they don't. Everyone loves the carpet on the fence trick, but I think this is so much cooler if one, clearly. Okay, so I'm going to shovel the snow. Not that it matters, seemingly. But also we need to get more grass in here. Yeah, let's move some of this dirt over to here. And that way more grass can get in the pen, so we'll have more wool every time we shear them. Salmon sushi, says Dasha. I don't know why I had to read that in an accent. It makes no sense for me to read text with an accent, but that's how I've decided to read it. So, as good as the salmon sounds. Also, snails are tasty with garlic and butter. No, everything is tasty with garlic and butter. This is that's the secret. If you want to know the secret to life, garlic and butter is everything. I had a garlic and butter bao yesterday. It was one of the best baos I've ever had. Because you know why? Everyone loves garlic and everyone loves butter. They are two very good tastes. When you put them together, garlic bread, you know. It's nuts. Spider roll is the best. I'm not going to be eating spiders. I'd be eating snails before I ate spiders, that's for sure. But yeah, I think you know, sushi's pretty good. No, sushi doesn't deliver. I actually, no, sorry, this is my actual opinion. Sushi doesn't work in the UK. Sushi has hurt my feelings too many times. I don't believe in it anymore. It is, it's over for sushi. It's over for sushi in this country. We don't know how to make it. The way you make sushi is you either go really like premium cuts of, you know, like, you know, fish or whatever, or you deep fry it and cover it in cheese. When you have this like in between, I bought salmon from the store and put it on some rice. No. That's not gonna cut it. I am a salmon enjoyer. I like my salmon big and I like it beautiful, but we just do not get that in our country's sushi. I'm not vegan, but I've never tried another meat that I didn't grow up eating. I only had chicken, fish, beef, and ham, and that's the only meat I eat. Yeah, there's my last relationship, I dated a vegan chap. There's a fun fact for you. And one of our like biggest disputes, because I think like one of the like early things you have to kind of work out is like, you know, how would you raise a child religion-wise, right? I think if you had a religion difference with a partner, that's something you'd work out. And I think for a lot of people, their politics is their religion, and for another subsect of people, their certain decisions in their life are religion-esque, maybe we could say. So I'm gonna make another 6 beds. No, another 3 beds, and hopefully that'll be enough. If it's not, then there's a sign that I think the beds are just too far from or something. Wow, must suck. But yeah, so there was one of our like biggest like could not solve it. Hey, the Wandering Trader did just come back, chat. Oh, and he's got dark oak trees. He's got dark oak saplings, chat. Whoa, yeah, that's a game changer right there. So I'm buying 4 of those, right? Oh no, I can't. Okay, I've got to chop. I'm gonna waste so many of my planks making these. But I've got to do it. I've got to have 5. I've got to have 4 of those saplings because there's no value in one. There is literally no value in one. But yeah, so the discussion about how you raise a child if you have like differing religion views is like neutral. Let them decide for themselves. There's always I think most people can get down with that, right? But like, how do you treat eating meat? Is eating meat the religion, or is not eating meat the religion? Right? You know, in other words, like the default way to raise someone is you're not going to imagine, but you have to make a real hard call in there, because if you grow up not, I don't know, like, if you grow up not eating meat, you're probably not going to be able to eat it later, and if you grow up eating meat, you're probably not going to be able to give it up later. Which is also, where did he gone? I don't see him. Did he fall off the edge? I hope he didn't. I hope I didn't buy 1 dark oak sapling and then he fell off the edge, but I don't see any sign that that's not the case. I hate that it's snowing, please. Okay, no, I can't do anything about it. Could have got a Wandering Trader in the Caveman series if you placed a bell. Do you think that's what it was, Dasher? I'm so curious now if that is how that works. It doesn't make sense that it is, but like, maybe. Who's to say? So we can make 2 beds now, and then we'll make a 3rd. Okay, 3 white beds. This is definitely got to be enough. So I'll put these, I don't know, like, to the side over here. Or actually to the side like here, I guess, maybe. So bed, bed, bed. Okay. Now there are so many beds. You guys have to be able to trade or something is wrong. Or breed. They could have bred them as a baby in there, I guess. No, they didn't. I think the beds might be too far away. I think we're going to have to move them all back. So we'll move them over to here, I guess. Maybe that is the secret. That just some of the beds got too far away. Yeah, it's probably it. Caveman Season 2 confirmed. Yeah, if we could get a Wandering Trader, Caveman gets a lot. Becomes a big deal. My parents are atheists and let me watch a movie about Jesus one Easter when I was young, and it led to certain misconceptions I had about Jesus being a zombie. Yeah, so... Oh, yeah, I can imagine if you're, like... If you don't have agnostic parents, if you don't have agnostic parents, and they actively don't just not choose religion, but actively don't like it. I think the Wandering Trader killed himself, chat. Hey, it was enough. I literally just had to move the beds closer. Weird. So weird. But I'm happy that we solved it. But, yeah, I missed day 100 and a Wandering Trader. Yes, Casualology. But yeah, I wish I'd bought more from him while he was still around. Anyway, they're going to make villagers now. That means I can make my second guy. It's all very good stuff. I could also buy more bookshelves, but won't be doing that anytime too soon. So assuming the Wandering Trader is gone forever, I'm now going to start the process of grinding away at these chain leggings. So 3 of those got me about... Oh, I'm going to need so many of these. Yeah, it's what we've got to do. I'm going to put them in their special little own chest, because I'm going to get a lot of leggings over this run. And it's going to be worth it, chat. Like, eventually. I hope. I really hope. Okay, that's a full inventory right there. You hate to see it. And now just load this into there. I'm also going to put the Dark Oak sapling, because now it's a one of a kind, it's worthless. It goes in there. Isn't that nice, chat? Look at my windowsill slowly filling up. So sad. Okay, I'm starting to get hungry now, chat. I've got a kind of a rude context to use Jesus' name. Yeah, if you are actively atheist, so you believe that religion actively does harm and isn't just a choice or, you know, like a value judgment you don't believe in yourself, then it must be really hard working out how do you introduce your children to religion. Because if they just learn about it from the outside world... I guess it's the funny thing about, like... It's the same thing with parents who are, like... who try to prevent their children learning about, like... swear words or sex or drugs or whatever. If you learn about it from your peers, you're always going to learn about it from a different and probably more enticing perspective. Because your peers are always going to have a different view. Which is... it's something you probably have to struggle with, I imagine. If you are trying to do the best in that way. 38, not going to pay it. Do you have any more you can buy? I'll buy them all, just to free up my inventory space. And then I'll put this away. And thank God, chat, I can finally go to sleep. Leave 2 floor space between the beds. Reduces glitched out villagers. But I don't want to have all that floor space. I do want to remind you all to hit that bell. And then you can stay up to date with more of these live streams. Where I constantly talk about trying to order food. Anyway, hey Togat, today's video is finished. If you want to check the thumbnail on Discord, hey, yeah, I literally have it written in my message. Can you send me the thumbnail? Oh, no, I did. I wrote the message. Let me check it out. So I was picturing like left and right, but doing top and bottom like you have. Is there a difference between the thumbnails there? Yeah, I would say Harrison behind. Yeah, I would say replace free updates later with next update, and then maybe put. I think behind now, I know, like maybe put something. Yeah, I was picturing left and right, so you could have like more clear, like some big feature, whereas here you can just see the text. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you hear Harrison, but I'd go like left, right, and then text, text, feature, feature, text, text, and that way it's a little more visual. I think the last very texty thumbnail we did was the bug fix one, and it was. I thought it was a great thumbnail for showing the point, but again, I think explaining something through text isn't really explaining something for a thumbnail. Trying to explain it visually is important, and so using the fewest words to make the most impact. But since this is a very text idea thumbnail, yeah, maybe even now and then next for the 2 pieces of text. Like, not even say next update, just now and then next. Might be the best way to do that. Okay, chat. I'm here. Colons. Everyone loves a good colon. So weird that items don't activate bells on Java. It is so weird. I am glad that you agree. What do you think 1.22 will be? I don't know how to, like, beg Mojang of this. I think they need to call their next update 1.22. I think the one problem with the drop system that everyone can identify is that no one has any clue. No one has any clue whatsoever what the drops are going to be called. And it's a bit of a problem. Also, I've missed out on so many wandering traders, chat, because I haven't had a bell. I don't understand what logic is. This is one of those weird features where it doesn't make any sense, but it's just in the game and we've got to accept it, I guess. But, yeah, also the wandering trader is gone. He killed himself. And I should feel bad about it, maybe. Also, if I'm going to have more villagers, where should I put them? Should I try and get them, like, up a few layers? Actually, now that I have a lead, if I put these guys in a boat, so I'll put them in a boat and then I'll put them in a lead. So come this way, go. In the boat, in the boat. If I take this lead now, I can attach it to the boat. Used to be the cool Bedrock exclusive feature, but it's still a cool feature. And then I can just get that boat off the ground by jumping up here. Okay, so we'll go even further off the ground. I can't afford to jump back any blocks. Hey, there we go. Nope. We have to go back and then also this way a little bit. Okay, there is snow back there, so I can also just place another snow block like here. Okay, so go. Come on, come on. There we go. Okay. So if we let them grow up in the boat up here, I could, like, I could put them in the little slots between these ones. Or I could put them in the slots over there, maybe. Like, if I put a villager right here, and then a villager right there, that might be kind of good. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Let's see if we can't trap some baby villagers that way. Yeah, so, okay, this is wonderful. They're going to grow up here. Their life is going to be good. And they're going to use this table, I hope. With 3 villagers, I've actually kind of complicated things myself, but that's okay. I like complications. So we'll put one of their workstations there, and we'll have to buy another lectern for someone else later, presumably. Ooh, or it grows. Let's talk about religion, please. Oh, my whole point with that was just to say, like, so the default way to raise a child, if you are both agnostic, is you will introduce them to religion, but in a neutral way. The default way to raise a child if you're Christian is you introduce... How did that happen? Where did that sheep spawn? And so what's the default way with meat? And it's like, it's a hard one. Like, you have to concede, to me, like, at least, I would say you have to concede, like, within the world we live, eating meat is the default. Even though as soon as we stop eating meat, as soon as we solve the meat crisis, we're gonna look back on it and be like, ugh. Because, I mean, like, I don't know, if you're raising a child in the 70s or 80s, and they come out as gay, do you encourage them to be themselves, or do you say, look, some people are gonna hate you for no good reason, so, you know, like, maybe, especially during school, be cautious about that one, in the time where you are most able to be bullied? Or do you say, no, it's their problem if they bully you, except it is your problem if they do? There's like, it's really hard to, like, work out what the correct advice is for a given situation, where you have to balance not just your, you know, your feelings, but also the wider societal impact of how you have those feelings on them. Anyway, so chat, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food to get delivered, actually, chat? Let's help me with a real one, why don't you? I need to get another boat out. I'm sure I have one in here. Yes, I do. So let's get this second baby villager into a boat over here somewhere. I don't know how we just ended up here, by the way. Like, it's amazing what villagers will just do if you give them the opportunity. Okay, in there he goes. And then we can nudge this off to the side. I'll leave it there, actually, just in case this villager also decides to climb up there. So I need to give all 4 of these villagers a job, ideally. And that's going to be a pain to deal with. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's now break this. And then move that down a block. So we'll start by putting that there. And then we'll put that there. And then we'll grab the lectern back. And then we'll put the lectern over here. Okay, this villager is locked into his job site now. Oh no, what? You... Goodbye. Okay, so that's very frustrating, chat. That's incredibly frustrating. But I will persevere. Fries and burgers, so American of me, I know. I think a lot of people say burgers don't deliver well, but I really disagree. I think burgers are, they do everything well. Burgers would solve world peace if we just, you know, if we could get, you know, the European countries, Zelensky, Putin, Trump in a room together, and then we said, guess what, guys? We're gonna give you a free burger now, and if you solve this by midnight, everyone gets a free large fries and a bottomless drink. If you say that, then, you know, the peace will be shoddy, sure. They'll be like, yeah, so, you know, we agreed to, you know, they won't have worked out all the finer details, but we'll be coming out of that with some good stuff. I think almost everyone understands and agrees that what we really need for world peace is burgers, because they're just good. They're a good meat and so on you food. They're a good first date food. They're a good food to retire to. They're a good food for young people. They're a good food for dead people. Everyone loves burgers and fries. I think fries in particular are like they do actually have a little like tolerance range on them. Clearly, that's how politics should actually work. I think that it's a great idea. I think there are 0 things that you could do to improve that idea. That is how politics should work. You are right. Okay, so that's a bunch more emeralds. Very exciting. Do I have enough emeralds that I can buy my way into the next tier of deer? Do I even want the next? Yeah, I guess I do. I want chain. So, oh. There we go. Chain helmet, chat. Look at this. I can now officially say I'm wearing all chain. I mean, besides that one piece, I'm not. Then we can slide the rest of the armor that's in here. Oh, iron boots. I should be wearing those, right? I am. So I'm not wearing all chain, even within the 3 pieces of gear I have. But, okay, now we can go back and we can say, what do we need for the next level? Diamond boots. All I have to do is buy so few of these, actually. They're only 1 emerald each. Let's do it. Why would I not do it, right? There's no good reason not to do it. Get some fish and chips. Yeah, I've been craving fish and chips. I've been craving, like, a Savoy. McDonald's normal burgers are so small and bad it isn't even funny, says Lego Show TV. Ooh, oh, wait, no! I was just saying how I thought the sheep could get out. Chat, I think I understand what's happened now. I think they have gotten out. What happened wrong here? Oh, I bet they could jump over this as soon as I put the block underneath it. I don't understand why that would happen, but I would be willing to bet that is what happened. So let's try and get the sheep to just walk back in. Very easy, apparently. So let's just, okay. I've got this wheat here. Follow me into the pen, fellas. I've only got 4 of you left, but it's easy to rebreed, I would say. So just up and in here, please. Up and in. I'm telling you. Up. And then also in. I don't know why you're struggling so hard with the in bit. Okay, up and in. Okay, we got... So we lost 1 sheep. That's who died. There wasn't a random new spawn. I thought things were going well in the world, but no. Okay, now let's just nudge you in. Oh, no. Okay, in you come. In you come. Just this way. This way. There we go. Oh, it's working so well. Except for you, apparently. And then we'll breed 2 more sheep. I think I want white more than I want yellow now. Because I can shear white and sell it. And then let's shear these sheep. And there we go. Wonderful. So I'm going to go to sleep because I don't want to chop these at night. And then in the morning, good things will happen. I hate sleeping in this bed, chat. I wake up every morning with a heart attack. But, what can you do? Why did the sheep go back in? You know, the truth is, some people get out of prison and then immediately will put themselves back into it. And that's why it's okay to eat terribly raised meat. Maybe. Do you like a battered sausage, Toy Cat? Oh, I like a battered sausage. It's the classic go-to fish and chips food for me. I think fish at a chip... I think getting fish at a fish and chip shop, I think you're missing the point. I think fundamentally you've gotten it wrong. It's, yeah, that's my take. I tried a battered haggis when I went to Eddie last year and I hated it. Oh, battered haggis is incredible. Oh, man. You must have went to the wrong part, the wrong store. Something like that. Also, yeah, Lego Show TV, I think McDonald's burgers are small, right? Or not even small. They're regular size and other burgers are very big. I want a burger, chat. I don't know. I don't know how long I can not order burgers for now. Where do I want a burger from, chat? What do you reckon? What burger do I want at this current moment in time? Do I want a burger at this moment in time? Or do I want a pizza at this moment in time? Toy Cat likes sausage as long as his brother doesn't take it under the promise of a video game. I told my brother that, okay, I don't know if anyone else has people like this in their life, but like, I don't even know how to describe this type of person. But, he does not believe a negative story about himself. He's like, no, didn't do that. The fact that lots of people have negative stories about me, no relation on myself, people just like to make things up on a regular basis. Because I don't know, he's not good at being wrong, I guess. Also, anchovy pizza. Oh, I would love anchovy. Do you think? Okay, I'm gonna check if my favorite pizza place will let me put anchovies on there. If they let me put anchovies on, it's game over. I'm ordering it right now. Okay, so oh, they're not accepting orders. No, I waited too long, chat. It's over now. They do. They let you put anchovies on. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna Google. Okay, so why are they closed? Oh no, they're open, but they have a $1.99. No, place is currently closed. Opens at 12:15. Oh no, chat. What's even the point in living? What's even the point in living? I shouldn't make jokes like that. I'm very sorry to anyone who feels... Also, just got a notification of a new Toy Cat video. Hey, I'm excited! I perfect timing, by the way. Give Ash some credit. I feel like, I got the video done, like, quite late today. Relative to what I would have liked. Like, 4:45 p.m. So that's a fast turnaround. We need to stop saying different food to make Toy Cat crave something new and put off ordering. Oh, yeah, chat. What do you do when you finally decide on a food and then it's gone? I think this is, can I actually, you know, can I psychoanalyze myself for a moment here? I'm saying that I finally found a food I want, and I'm now blaming the world for the fact that I'm not ordering food. But actually I bet if the food was there, I'd have ummed and ah when I finally did get to the checkout. And now I'm using the fact that there's external factors that I can blame rather than actually solving the problem. This is an easy mistake to avoid in your own life. And you should try to, probably. If you want to, I guess. What's the point in living mugs when Mr. Cat? What's the point in living mugs when Mr. Cat? Do you want me to mug you? Is that what you're asking? Cry like I did my birthday when my favorite restaurant was closed. I no comment. Yeah, I'm very sorry. But yeah, that video didn't get copyright claimed. Woo. Oh, why would the video get copyright claimed? Oh, do you mean the reference to Tidzimmy? Or I feel like the YouTube copyright system is like so sensitive. So I am always amazed when something doesn't get claimed. Just get a good burger, man. No, a good burger is a bad something. Would be a great bonus cut of various food choice challenges being discussed with chat. Ooh, various food choice challenges. What's a food choice challenge? Okay, put that in there. Put this in there. I've got a button. I've got to move somewhere. Okay, we're doing good enough though, chat. Does your fisherman buy boats? Oh, I bet he does. I bet if I buy enough things from him, he'll be a better source of... Yeah, okay, if I sell him... I do hate selling... So I can sell him salmon now, right? And that's going to be... Yeah, I'm going to... Okay, I have to sell him some salmon. Let's sell him my 59 salmon. That's going to get me 4 emeralds. Oh, he buys boats. He sells... Oh, I've only got 1 tropical fish. So if I want him to buy boats from me, I have to commit to selling... I have to buy so many campfires, chat. Yes, so many campfires. But then that is a better deal. Okay, what if I sell him my raw cod too? Again, early on, this is a worthwhile trade. So now I can only... No, I only have to buy like 20 emeralds worth, and then I'll get a better deal from my stuff. So I have 12 emeralds left. So I'll sell another 8 emeralds worth. Oh no, I made nuggets again. So I need to have another one of these. I don't know if I made the right number. So I've got 3 and a bit more now, right? Okay, so we'll make... Okay, how many do we have now? So we've got... Okay, that should be exactly the amount we need to be able to get to the point... Oh, he's selling for 40. So we'll sell to you. Okay, 19 emeralds. Hopefully this isn't a miscalculation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah, no, give me credit. I did nail it on the head there. But I need to make some more of these. And now, in exchange for buying all of that, his entire supply, I can now sell him boats. No, I can't. I have to buy that. I can now sell him boats, chat. And pufferfish if I want. Pufferfish is a weird one. I'm not sure if I'm going to make that trade. But boats are great because even though they don't stack, I can take a whole stack of these, make spruce boats everywhere, and then I've got a new way to turn... So, to sell 32 sticks, if you do the maths, 32 sticks is the equivalent of... 32 sticks is the equivalent of 2 pieces of wood. Yeah, 8 planks. Is it 8 planks? Yeah, 2 pieces... Or is it 4 planks, actually? So, 1, 2. So, this is 1 log, makes 8 sticks. So actually, it's the equivalent of 16 planks. Whereas we can now sell 5 planks to your boy the fisherman. And you better believe I want to do that. As many times as he'll let me. Oh, this is great. Yeah, this is great, chat. So I can't sell him that many, or he's going to raise the prices on me. Can he raise the prices? He can't ask for more boats. Yeah, I think I've got him here, chat. I think I got him good. So now we're just going to move our librarian man. Now we put our piston up here somewhere. So he's currently linked to this here table. So we're going to put this down, put a button on it. And we have the ability to eventually get, you know, mending or anything else we want from him. But as we try to do that, it's going to it's going to accidentally link to the wrong villager. We're going to have problems. I think it's just inevitability. But, oh, what happened there? Did he link to a different job site? Yeah, he's not, like, losing his role. Did that guy lose his job site? How does that make any sense, chat? Okay, so we're screwed. I think the wrong... So I'll try breaking this one now, maybe. Okay, that guy's lost his job. But he picks up the first one, not the second one? What sense? Okay, but if I put 2 down over here, do both of these guys become... No, just him. So we'll break this one. No. We break this one. Do we have to break both of them? We'll only have one and it'll belong to this guy. And we can do this endlessly. Everything is closing order now. Ah, no, everything's not closing. Don't you trick me into a false sense of urgency. Yeah, I do have to think. I do have to think long and hard, chat. Should I get the 12 eggs? He trades 12 times per cycle. The prices don't increase. Hey, it's cheap too. Wow. It's very cheap too. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it right now. Lock him in. Lock him in. My disenchanting station is over here. Just disenchant this book, get some XP. Immediately say, yeah, I'll take Silk Touch for 10. Thank you very much. Ooh, chat, it's happened. I'll put it on my home, maybe, I would say. Yeah, I think, the Silk Touch Welcome hose, I don't care. I now have, I'll put it on a brand new hoe just to maximize its longevity. I now have the dream set of gear, I would say. Yeah, look at that. Silk Touch hoe. Maybe I wanted a Silk Touch pickaxe. No, I want a Silk Touch hoe. Yeah, look at me, chat. I'm killing it. I am killing it so hard. But yeah, we're going to grab our Smite 4 axe just to maximize our view of ourselves. And we're going to say that this has gone very fun today. 12 eggs was always meant to be. Should we do it, chat? Should we go for the 12 eggs? You know, I do like 12 eggs. I do sometimes think that is the the best number of eggs. No, I don't know. I'm having a real problem recently, chat, with like deciding. I guess I'm making so many decisions. Like I've been working like I think now like 9 days in a row. And like just like fundamentally the way my travel plans work, there's no way to avoid that really. And I think now I'm making so many decisions each day that I'm not working out food decisions. But it's a good problem to have. Like, oh no, do I eat burgers or do I eat anchovy pizza? I want the anchovy pizza even if I can't have it. Need Silk Touch shovel for grass. You don't need a Silk Touch shovel for grass, do you? Oh, I hope not. I hope you're lying. I hope this is misinformation. It would be dumb if you needed a Silk Touch shovel for grass. That can't be correct. No, you don't. Perfect. Love disinformation though. Yeah, you can't get me with it. Okay, so that's great news. Let's now go back down. Break your contrarian rules and listen to someone's suggestion. Movable grass achievement. Yeah, that's very exciting. So, should I let the snow pile up here? I think no. I think I'm going to deliberately go to bed. Because I'm going somewhere that there's going to be a lot of snow. And I'm going to have to collect a lot of it. You don't need it. It's just useful. Yeah, it'd be more useful for sure. It sounded like it would be true that you needed it. To give you credit there. Where credit might be due. So let's now put the second lectern down over here. Now we can build a third lectern. And we can try and get another guy sorted, maybe. I don't know if this guy can actually refresh his trades or not. We'll work that out later. Should we buy another bookshelf? Get trade in again, maybe? I think we should. Dinner could be decided by poll at the start for stream. This is a really good idea. Okay, chat. It's 9 p.m. If you get an anchovy pizza, I'm getting a divorce. I think anchovies are objectively tastier than pineapple. I think, if we're ruling out pineapple from the discussion, sure, rule out anchovies. But, like, salty is a much better flavor to add to savory food than sweet. That's just the laws of physics talking to you right there. Physics? Yeah, laws of culinary school. So, yeah, okay, let's make all the spruce boats now. All of the spruce boats. Let's sell them again. And let's concede that we have made so much progress. And I'm excited to see how much more we actually can get into. I am going to then make a few more sticks. It clearly still is worth selling them just to boost my emerald count. And now I've got 18 emeralds. I can start buying another one of these, which I can then use with some slabs to make another one of these. I can effectively buy lecterns now, which is a very fun thing to be able to say. And so, what lectern goes over here? I don't know, but I can buy fire aspect from this one. Yeah, this is a very silly thing, chat, but I am loving the way that it is turning out. I'm going to have a big wall of villagers here eventually. I'm going to need ladders to go up and down it. But yeah, the BIGLOO and the SKYGLOO series has been wonderful. I have magically achieved all my aims today, and that means I'm ready for an expedition. My expedition is going to be long. My expedition is going to be hard. It's going to go out into unknown lands. But that's some of the fun, I think, ultimately. I'm going to... The next time that you see me in this series, assuming not in a YouTube video, the next time you see this series live, I'm going to be doing one of my biggest placement journeys ever. If you thought 6,000 slabs was a lot, we're going to be going even further. And that means that ultimately I'm going to have to spend a lot of time... Actually, I probably have to chop down those blocks now, huh? We're going to have to spend a lot of time. So if every one of these entire piles equals 500 blocks, and we have maybe another one of these, yeah, I have to chop down these trees a lot of times. So the next time you'll see me, I'll be chopping down trees. And then the next time after that, you'll see me going on a long journey. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna... I guess we have to hang out while I chop those trees. I was gonna end the stream here, chat. But, you know, now you know what we're doing the next time. I like to fake you out in the ending sometimes anyway. Have fun in Canada, I'll miss the igloo. As I'll be in Canada, I won't miss the igloo. I think given that, like, there's a lot of native igloo people in Canada, is igloo people offensive? There's a lot of people who actually do live in igloos in Canada. I think I am worried about saying... The whole point of that thought was meant to be like, I think igloo might be an offensive word. Although if igloo's an offensive word, no one would identify as an igloo. Like, you know, like if you were to say like bricky to imply that I live in a brick house, which is inferior, I wouldn't. Also, it's Silk Touch Ho now, so I can. Oh, fun. But yeah, order food. Finally, another 8-hour stream of Toy Cat going in a straight line, only to jump off at the end. Pal, you are a man of culture, I can tell by your excitement levels here. Yeah, maybe it'd be smart if we got efficiency on our axe first. Maybe. Oh no! No! Oh! I'm okay. I'm okay. Okay. You know what the rules are. Don't play Minecraft hungry. Thank you very much for watching today, chat. I hope you all enjoyed. There is now a hole. Oh, that's 4 of my dirt gone too. Oh, some of it's down there. Some of it's down there. Thank you very much for watching today. It's been a lot of fun, but I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, okay, let's assess the damage actually. There was a creeper. That is true. But how bad was the creeper? Oh, I thought there was some... Okay, here it is, yeah. I actually have gotten 2 of my dirt back. So I lost 2 dirt permanently to that, which is almost as tragic as losing my life. But thankfully, not actually. Not all the way as tragic, that's for sure. Thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I have a source of 12 emeralds every day for just 5 wood. I have a brand new villager on the go. This series is just entering a brand new arc, and I am excited for it. But yeah, I've got to, next time me is going to fix a problem. Look forward to him doing that. That's future me's problem. Thank you, and to stop playing Minecraft while I'm hungry, I'm going to leave now. Goodbye! Look at my tools, aren't they nice? Isn't this so cool? It is so cool. I don't need your answer, I already know it myself. Yeah, that's good. I just realized I could probably, if I go to the thing here, I can make an armor stand. I just need a smooth stone slab. I bet I can make one of those. Nope, never mind. Thank you, goodbye. Oh yeah, I am going for a week, by the way. So I'll be back next Thursday. I'm trying to get back for Wednesday, but just to cover any essential snapshot things, I'll probably be too jet lagged to stream, so that's why I'm saying Thursday. Look forward to seeing you there. There's a new video, I hear. You can watch that if you're gonna miss me. It's gonna be new videos while I'm gone too, but no new streams because they don't have internet in igloos.